And side pocket. We'll see you in a minute. Okay. Watch it, folks. Oh!
That's what you call a billiard shot?
That was a billiard shot?
Yeah, you force the cue ball down the rail and then hit the other ball.
And the other ball goes in, supposedly goes in the pocket.
This one. Yeah.
This is Blake Holland, and Blake is an expert. I would call him an expert. I watched him this morning, and he is an expert trick shot artist. How old are you?
23.
You're a young guy. Most of the guys I've seen playing pool are, you know, comparatively older.
Yes.
How long have they been playing to master a game like this on this little green table?
Half their life, pretty well. 20 years. Practicing, well, they usually practice 4 hours a day.
What made you get interested in practicing all these shots and becoming an expert the way you've become?
I just find it fun. And
is this all you do? You just play pool?
pretty well. I work on tables too, recover them.
You do. Oh, so you put them together and all whatever.
Yeah, recover the cloth, the rails.
There's a lot of that around. There are pool tables. Where would you find pool tables today? There was a time when pool tables were in pool halls.
People's homes.
Really?
Yeah. About 95% of the sales are in people's homes now, compared to it was the other way around, say 50 years ago.
Yeah, there was a time when if you played pool, you know, forget it. Pool was worse than smoking cigarettes, right? Or they went together.
That was before my time.
Yeah. Okay, now, when I was about that big, or a little bigger, I'm not that much bigger now, but I never played on a table like this. We played on a bigger table, and we played, I guess, what you call snooker.
Yes.
How does snooker differ from pool? What's different?
The pockets are rounded in snooker, and they're smaller, and the balls are smaller, 2 1/16. These are 2 1/4. And snooker tables are a 6 by 12.
And this is?
A 4 by 8.
Wow, there's quite a difference. Huh. That's why I never used to be able to get the balls in the pocket.
It's a long way to the pocket on a snooker table.
This is the game that is played all over?
Yes.
And this is the famous pool players. This is what they played, pool, not billiards. Well, what is billiards? Okay, what is billiards? And then there was skittles, and they're not all played on the same table.
No. In the beginning, there was a table with no pockets, with 3 balls. You had to contact.
That would drive people crazy, wouldn't it? Where'd
Yes.
the ball go? Still there.
Okay, you have to contact the ball and go off 3 rails and then contact the other ball. You'd have 1 cue ball, and there'd be a red ball, and I'd have my cue ball, and I'd shoot into the red ball and caroms and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then pool developed, which is 4 by 8, 15 multicolored balls. And then snooker is played on 6 by 12, and
that's the big table again. Yeah.
And that has 15 red balls, and then a yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, and black.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. Sink a red, sink a color, sink a red, sink a color. Yeah. Scratch, scratch. That's what I used to remember, scratch. That, of course, scratch. Anybody that plays pool knows that when the cue ball, the white ball, goes in the pocket, you have scratched. Okay, why don't you show us some of your shots, Blake? And
Okay, I'm going to put English on the ball.
What is English?
You're not hitting the ball center. You're hitting it to the right or to the left of the ball.
Okay.
Which makes it react differently. Because if you look at that, it doesn't look like it'll go.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I put English on it. It's right in the pocket.
Oh, you scratched. Okay.
The same type as this. I can force the black ball in this corner.
Oh, but you didn't really hit it. You're just kind of nudging it in on those.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How long are these your own inventions, all these shots that you're doing?
Some of them.
I notice there are a lot of books out on pool and how to play and techniques, and you do a lot of reading?
Yes, I read pretty well every book.
You have? Yeah. How many years have you been playing this?
since I was about 7.
Now you're 23, so subtract 7 from 23, and that's what you get, folks. I can't do it. Go ahead. Okay, now what are you going to...
I'm going to shoot into the rail
Yes?
and make the 8 in the corner and the 10 back here.
Yeah, 1 out of 2's not bad, but I've seen you do that. I was practicing before. Blake put them all right in. And these are shots that, whenever you get these in a game, they're so difficult to complete.
And this is another billiard shot.
Mm-hmm.
I want to force the cue ball across the rail. It's going to have a lot of top on it, so it's going to skid across there.
So you're going to put this one in this pocket,
yeah,
and the 10 in the other. Ooh, neat. The ball looked a little dizzy there for a minute. It went
Yeah, it's fighting to try and stay on the rail.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, now what are you going to do?
Say we were having a friendly game.
Yes, say we were.
Okay, and I corner hook myself, which means that if I shoot like what you think it would, the cue ball will.
That's it. You can't because the corner's blocking it.
Yeah. So I can make use of the diamond system. Which all these little, they're all parallel.
Those are all little marks on the table. Does the table come like that with
Yeah.
these little dots on them?
Yeah.
And how do you use those as markers, do you?
Yes.
Mhm.
Tells you where you're going.
Okay,
Okay.
where are you going?
I'm going to contact that, and then it'll come around, knock the 8 ball on 3 rails.
See how simple that is, folks? Nothing to it.
The second way you can
When
do
Blake
this
does it.
is I'm going to make use of the diamond system again. You've got half of the, that marks half the rail there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you divide the angle in half, like that.
It looks so simple when you do it. Now what?
Now this one's a little more difficult. You can shoot off this, which will make the black ball.
Yeah, I see what you mean. You've got to really get it exact, don't you?
Yep. And the other way is, have you got the time?
Have I got the time?
Yeah.
Sure. You know what time it is?
Yeah.
It's 12:20. What'd you do? You're a sneaky guy. Did you see that sneaky pool? That's dirty pool, you'd call that, wouldn't you? That was neat. You just shovel it in, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not telling you the time again.
You want to lay your cube across here?
Like that?
Well, not quite. Just about there.
Okay.
Okay. Some people are poor sports in the game.
Yes, we are. No, I mean, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I see. So nobody can stop you from making a shot if you want to make it, huh?
No.
Get your fingers away from there. Are you watching that, folks? Did you? My goodness. What I don't know what else you going to do here. You want this?
You wanna
Anything
try
else
a-
I can help you with
Do
here?
you want to try a trick shot?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I'll try it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Aim for the 4 and hit the ball in the center.
Aim for the 4, hit the ball in the center, and what is supposed to happen?
Hit the cue ball in the center.
Yeah.
You're supposed to make the 8 and the 4 in the same corner, in the side.
I ask you, and you said it couldn't be done. Dick scratching his head. Of course, you can't really miss if you hit it dead on, huh?
No.
You're doing some tournamenting, aren't you, in this area?
Yes. I'm doing it.
Where are you going to be? You're going to be at the Frontenac Mall.
Yes.
And when is that? It's not this weekend. Is it?
No, it's next
next
Thursday,
weekend.
Friday, and Saturday.
I told you it was going to be this weekend, but it's next weekend, next Thursday?
Friday and Saturday.
Where are the times? Next, June 14th, 16th.
Thursday and Friday in the evening, 7 till 9.
Yeah.
And Saturday from 10:30 till 11:30, 1 to 2, and 3 to 4.
Oh, just about all day Saturday. You'll be on and off throughout the
Yes.
day. So it's Thursday and Friday, 7 to 9. And what do you do in these tournaments?
I play people from the audience, and I demonstrate a few trick shots, talk about where pool came from, and just have a lot of fun.
You give the history of pool, and then you show some technique and have some games with some people that want to challenge you.
Yes.
Sounds great. Okay. Have you got any other shots to show us when we come back?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. We're going to come back with Blake right after we hear the weather with Dick Trotter. Okay, folks, we're going away for... Champ is doing the dance of the hippo. We're going to be back with some music and another couple of fancy trick shots with Blake Holland. We'll see you in a minute.
Rack?
The rack. It's not set up right.
No, this is called the lazy man's rack.
The lazy man's rack?
Yeah.
Okay. This is what happens in a lazy man's rack. Oh, did you see that? I bet you couldn't do it again.
Yeah, I could.
Could you? Okay, let's see you do it again. Any odds? Do we get odds, folks? Bets? 10 to 1? The lazy man's rack. That is neat. Got to get that ball right in there and knock the cue ball out, right? Son of a gun, 2 in a row.
Okay, now the balls are racked up,
Yep.
and when you play 8 ball, this is the game ball. It has to be made last.
Okay, what is it? That has to be made last, so you've got to sink all the other balls.
On your, okay, if you were, you'd have to make all your spots, or I'd have to make all my stripes. It's called spots and stripes.
Oh, that's where the flag came from, spots and stripes forever. No?
Okay. So you have to contact your own ball first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you keep shooting.
Okay,
that.
is there any, you can hit any ball in any order?
Yep.
Are we going to play a game? Is that what you're doing? You want to really make me look silly, don't you? I better go first, because after that I won't play again, right? Folks, okay. What do,
The 8 ball goes in the center when you rack it up.
we've got a few minutes for a fast game of pool, and that rhymes with school. So I break them?
Yep.
Oh, I guess I break, and then that's the end of that, right? Hopefully, if some go in. Look at that. Just like I planned it. 2 in. So I keep playing, huh?
Yep. You have a choice.
I have a
Like,
choice?
yep, high or low.
High or low? Okay, what's a high? 13 or 13? 14?
All the stripe ones. Yep.
All the stripe jobs. Well, I guess we'll try 13. Or do I have to take 14? Anyone?
Anyone. Yep. Good shot.
Thank you. That's from an expert. Ah, see, there I am. Folks, Blake Holland takes over the table. Okay. One. And away you go. How often do you get to play pool aside from practicing?
I play every day.
Every day. How much practice do you put in per day?
2 or 3 hours a day.
Is that right? That's like a musician working on an instrument. You've got to practice every day at least 2 or 3 hours.
Okay, I'm just going to play a safety here.
Play a what?
Safety. I want to break the 7 out.
Now you want me to
Well, I want you to try and make a ball.
try and make a ball, huh? You're a cute guy, Blake. I'm on the 11, right?
Yep.
Okay, what happens if can I scratch by touching another ball or what?
No.
I can't. You're a funny guy, and I can only hit the stripes, folks. Oh, gee. Okay, what the heck? Well, see, it's a very interesting game. It takes a lot of practice and skill to become an expert at it, as you can see.
Let's see if the banks are open today.
The banks are open?
Nope.
No, banks are not open. Okay. Aw, gee, I should have had that. Oh, we're having a lot of fun here. Let's see if I can get that 14 all the way down in the corner. I don't get to do this often. Can you come back tomorrow? We'll play again?
Sure.
Whoa.
You're not hustling me, are you?
Oh, gee whiz. Folks, we better go over and see Mark Potter, who's got sports. Blake, thank you very much. Blake Holland, who is our pool expert, and in a matter of 5 minutes, he showed me how to hold a cue and play, and that's a real expert when he can teach that well. And thank you very much for coming. And you can see him and play a game with him next Thursday and Friday from 7 to 9, and Saturday intermittently throughout the day at the Frontenac Mall. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Here's Mark Potter with sports. Mark?